One sunny afternoon, in the bustling city of New York, Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man, was swinging between tall buildings, keeping a watchful eye on the city. Everything seemed peaceful until his spider sense suddenly tingled. Something was wrong. Down below, in a small park, a young girl named Emma was crying. Spider-Man landed softly next to her and asked, "What's wrong, little one?" "My puppy Max, he's missing," Emma sobbed. "He ran away while I was playing, and I can't find him anywhere." Spider-Man knew that finding a missing puppy might not seem like a big deal to some, but to Emma, Max was her best friend. He crouched down to her level and gently said, "Don't worry, Emma. I'll help you find Max." With that, Spider-Man sprang into action. He began swinging through the neighborhood, searching every alley, every corner, and even the rooftops for any sign of the little puppy. As he moved through the city, he thought about how important it was to help others, no matter how small the problem seemed. To Emma, Max was everything, and that made this mission just as important as stopping any villain. As Spider-Man was searching, he noticed some suspicious activity near a construction site. A group of men dressed in dark clothes were standing around, looking nervous. Spider-Man decided to investigate. He swung down quietly and overheard them talking about selling the puppy they had found earlier in the park. Spider-Man's heart raced. These men had taken Max. Without wasting a second, Spider-Man leaped into action. He swung in on a web, knocking one of the men off balance and using his webbing to tie up another. The men panicked, but Spider-Man was too fast. In no time, he had them all caught in his web. "Stealing a puppy? Really?" Spider-Man said, shaking his head in disappointment. "You should know better than to take something that doesn't belong to you." One of the men, scared and ashamed, muttered, "We were just trying to make some quick money. We didn't think it was a big deal." Spider-Man looked at them sternly. "It's always a big deal when you hurt others, even if you don't realize it. Stealing someone's pet, someone's friend, is wrong. You should try to make things right instead of taking shortcuts that hurt people." With the men secured, Spider-Man found Max inside a small crate nearby. The puppy wagged his tail excitedly when he saw him. Spider-Man picked him up gently and swung back to the park, where Emma was still waiting, worried. When she saw Spider-Man returning with Max, her face lit up with joy. "Max, you found him!" she cried, running to her puppy and hugging him tightly. Spider-Man smiled behind his mask. "All in a day's work," he said, patting Max on the head. Before swinging away, Spider-Man knelt beside Emma and said, "Remember, always be kind and help others, even when the problem seems small. Kindness can make a big difference." Emma nodded, understanding the lesson. "Thank you, Spider-Man."